Alright, so spraying, herbicide, fertilizer, how to use it, where to load it, what to put in it. But you're going to need to do that. You're going to need to do some fertilizing. I've already done the lime. We'll talk about that over there. You don't have to do it. You can turn it off in the settings. I left it on. This is a little test plot I'm doing. Different corn, different things to see if it really matters to do all this stuff. Anyway, we'll go ahead and we're going to spray some fertilizer on these. They need to be done. Hadn't been done yet. Go ahead and get these fertilized. This little test plot here. And then we'll go talk about what you put in them. You can get it in the store. Get it in the pallets. You can put the liquid fertilizer in it. Put liquid herbicide in it. You can spray your plants. Spray for the weeds. Fertilizer helps for your yield, and it does actually help. Some of it just seems a little bit tedious to do, but if you don't do it, you take a big hit as far as your fertilizer, or as far as your yield goes. Some of the stuff I'm not really sure about as far as the rocks and all that. I'm still testing all that stuff, but I do know this is all basic stuff from 19. So you still got to get rid of the weeds. You gotta spray. You gotta fertilize. Go over here, and I got a field that's got weeds in it. We need to take care of it. So we'll go over here and I'll show you what we can put in it, what you put in it. Get it from the store, and I think you can actually store it on with the actual containers. You can store it on your farm now. So you don't have to do it in containers if you don't want to, or you can just buy the containers at home, do your farm, however you choose to do it. But you'll put these right here in it. You can buy that in the store. There's your herbicide. There should be a fertilizer. This is your fertilizer. And that goes in these. Both of these will do both. They'll hold the fertilizer and herbicide, either one. And you can also, we'll go ahead and see if we can do this. When you're done, or if you want to switch, you should be able to unload them. Yeah, push I, then you can just unload it. So if you want to switch, this had fertilizer in it, so you can switch over to herbicide if you want. This one's already loaded with herbicides, so we'll just take it. But that's something for you if you didn't know you could do that. And you could do that with most things. You can unload the seeds. You can I guess you still can, but you used to be able to unload the seeds, fertilizer, whatever you had in there, you could unload it. We're gonna go over here to this field here, and we'll I've got one, like I said, it's got some weeds in it, and we'll go ahead. That right there machine is the weeder. That's for the first. Basically, as soon as the weeds pop up, you can use that. They usually never do. I mean, it's not a bad thing to use, I guess, but they usually don't get to it in time, so they're already grown up too much. As you can see, this one here, I didn't get to it quick enough. So we've got this loaded up with herbicide, and we'll go ahead and spray this field. Go ahead and get this one all sprayed up, but this improves your yield. If you don't do this, you're not going to get as good a yield. And then eventually this field here will be ready for fertilizer again here. It may be even ready for it again now. But like I said, you got to at least do this usually once. I don't think you have to do this twice. But you got to get rid of the weeds, and then switch off, and you can do the fertilizer in between. Or you can actually look at you can open it up and look at your graph, see what the weed state is, see if you got weeds, see if you need lime. You can open all that up, and it'll show you. we'll take a look at it here. Actually, I'll just stop right here and show you. You can see right there. You can see the soil composition. See, I'm good now. This has still got the weed in it. This is the field we're working on right here. So you can see it's all weeds have been taken care of. I just got this bit here I need to get rid of. Well, that'll do it for the fertilizing and weed herbicide spraying. Thank you.